Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a very exciting video. We are going to be doing all things bookish. Oh my god, I knew this. I knew it. One of my theories is right. This is going to become one of my favourite videos to film. I had so much fun filming my last one. I said, you know what, let's just film another one. I want to do some bookish things. I want to update my reading journal. I want to potentially go book shopping in this vlog as well. First things first, for this video, we are going to be updating the reading journal. I need to do a lot of updates in it, I think. I just have kind of like the reading log to go through, see if I need to tick off any of the book bingo, any of the 12 books I want to read in 2026. I need to do all of those little things. I like to, at the end of each month, or like coming into the start of each month, to basically just do my wrap-up spread, and then when it comes to the end of the month, when I'm filling stuff out again, I can just stick the covers of the books that I read in on that page, and I don't have to worry about like creating the spread at the end of the month. I've already done that. I can just add everything to it, and I think that's what works for me best. I also am slacking on the like written reviews in the back. I haven't done that since the start of March, or like the start of March either, so I need to like be more consistent with that, I think, because I think it'd be better for me to write a full like written review of the books when I have finished the book, because I tend to forget. Starting from April, as soon as I finish a book, I need to get it written down, get my thoughts out, the rating, yeah, because sometimes I'm just like, wait, what happened again? What was I thinking during that again? So I need to get on top of that. I'm gonna try to set you up and we can go through and do some updates together. Okay, I think with whatever way I've set up my phone, I think this is gonna work. I printed off all the little pictures I needed to add to my journal. Well, some of them. I haven't printed the big pictures off to do the reviews, but I'm not gonna do that on camera just because the reviews take me a minute. I think I would have filmed a wrap up by now, so if you want to see like my thoughts and reviews on the books I've read so far this year, that should be up already, hopefully before this video. So I'll go into depth in that video, so I'm not going to film myself writing in the reviews. Opening up my journal. Okay, so first on the agenda, we need to fill in my reading goal. I kind of hate how this page turned out, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I hadn't have done like the rating colours on it, because I feel like it just doesn't make sense. And I did write like the points, say if I gave a book 0.5 or 0.75, I did write that underneath, and I don't know why I did that, but in my brain, because I've done that, I'm gonna have to continue to do that. I kind of wish I just had picked like a nice colour to go with the colour scheme of the page, because I really did like this page to begin with, but we're going with the flow now because this is what I've done. I'm feeling like 4.5 stars for Broken Country, so I'm going to have to pick up the pink again. I'm just gonna colour in for a 4-star, and then we can decide. I think I'm gonna stop putting the points underneath because I think it just ruins it a little bit. I read All In, which was also a 4-star. So many 4 stars. Where's my 5-star? I still haven't had a 5-star this year. And then How to Write a Love Story. That is probably gonna be a 4-star too. So yeah, solid 4 stars this month. I do have my current read that I'm nearly finished, but I will speak more about that to you later because I'm gonna try finish that today, and I'll chat through my thoughts with you. But that's all for this page so far anyway. Then next, this I hate. I also hate this monthly tracker page. I hate how I didn't just use the marker, and why did I have to like draw around it? I just hate how that looks. But again, I've done it, so I feel like I need to keep doing it. So we'll do 4 first. I actually hate this colour. Like, what? Oh, I hate this page. Like, I actually hate this page so much. I'm so dramatic, but no, I hate it so much. Like, that colour just doesn't go. Okay, anyway, we've committed, we have to do it. Next, my 12 books for 2026. I think actually I can tick off or colour in 2 of these books, and I will potentially be able to do, yes. Okay, so How to Write a Love Story is on here, which I read in March. All In is here as well, and The Wolf King, so hopefully I will finish The Wolf King and I can tick that off too. Nice pink for How to Write a Love Story. I feel like on these, like my 12 books for 2026, I don't know if I'm gonna read all of them, because looking at them now, there's a couple on here I'm like, why did I put that there? Like, why did I put The Women? Why did I put Hello Beautiful? Why did I put Metal Slinger also? Like, I know that's on my radar, that's on my TBR for like a long time, but I don't know if I'm gonna read it this year. Never say never, but I feel like when I look back at this, I'm like, why did I do that? We'll colour in All In. I'm gonna do All In yellow because there's yellow on the cover of All In, and I like to like match the books if I can to the vibe they give. That's looking a bit more full, thank God, and hopefully the Wolf King will also be filled in. On my reading bucket list, have I done anything? Have I read a classic? No. Have I read it in one day? No. Have I started a new series? I think I can colour that in because the Wolf King has 2 books currently, and then there's another book gonna be coming out, and I already know I want to like continue this series, so I can colour this one in. Library book, no. 5-star, still no. Reread, no. Complete a series, no. Over 500 pages, not yet. I'm gonna do purple for start a new series. I have moved the angle, so I'm sorry about that, but I actually just couldn't see what I was doing, so this feels a lot better now. Still colouring in start a new series. Okay, next is my series tracker. Oh no, yeah, I only have 1 to fill out here. I need to add the Wolf King series to this. I didn't do it because I didn't know if I would like it or not, or if I would even read it, so I need to do that. But for now, I'm just gonna tick off that I read All In. Throne of Glass. I put this here being ambitious. I do want to try get to Throne of Glass this year. I do. And also I do have the Harry Potter series here. I've never read Harry Potter. Probably won't like film myself reading Harry Potter just because I do not agree with that author in any way, shape or form. And I have gotten the books secondhand to read from my brother because he's had them literally since they were like out for years. So like probably won't be talking about that or like filming myself reading that series, but I still put it here to like have the stats if I pick those books up. Next, okay, reading log. This is the fun part. I really love doing the reading log. So Broken Country by Claire Leslie Hall. Historical fiction blended with elements of suspense, romance and literary fiction, so I'm gonna put it down as a historical. So it was a historical. 320 pages, and I would definitely give this book like 4.5 star. I feel like when I was reading this book I was kind of like, is this my first 5-star of the year? But then on reflection I guessed both of like the plot twists, so I was kind of like, okay, this is why I give myself a little bit of time now to rate a book, because I used to just jump in and rate a book 5 stars. One of the characters, or 2 of the characters should I say, do things that I don't agree with. So on reflection, and because of that one thing and because of I guessed the plot points or the plot twists, I'm gonna give it 4.5. I still had a good time reading it, and I was literally like, I actually couldn't put that book down. All In, Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is a mystery / thriller. Okay, this is a new colour to add to the reading log. This is exciting. I've not used one of these yet. This also had 320 pages. Like on the dot, 320. And this was a 4-star for me to write. Love story. Oh, barely fit that in there. By Catherine Walsh, Queen Catherine Walsh. This was a romance, so we need the pink. 352 pages. And I think I would give this book like 4.25 stars. I think that's solid for this book. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And actually I'm just noticing her last one I read in January, I gave 4.25 too. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put the Wolf King in here just so I'm like up to date, even though I don't know the rating yet. I'm having so much fun being back in my fantasy era, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know why I put off fantasy for so long. I think I was just scared because, yeah, I just wasn't in the mood for it, but now I'm fully back. I'm fully back with the fantasy. Moving on to book club, we get to stick something in now. I haven't discussed book club, me and my friend, yet for February or March, so we're gonna have a massive book club catch-up day, and then we are gonna pick the April read. I'm so excited to see what we get. We've actually had like 2 romances so far this year and 1 historical. So I kind of want something like a little bit different. I don't think we're gonna, like, we're probably never gonna read like a fantasy just because my friend doesn't read fantasy, and that's like totally fine because it's not for everybody. I think I might have mentioned this in my last doing book stuff video, but we made a little jar and we like both put like little prompts in, or like names of books or authors in to the jar. And I can't remember some of the ones I did, but I actually did remember a few. The other day someone was talking about a book. I was like, I think I added that to our jar, and then I was kind of like, I didn't know it was that kind of book, so we'll see. It wasn't a fantasy. If Clara, if you're watching this, don't worry, it's not a fantasy, but I was just kind of like, I think I added that, and it's very like different to what I was expecting. When we meet up with Clara, I will then add our little ratings. I did like a little quote, I suppose, for the January book, and then we're going to do that for each one as well. Next, book of the month. I don't know what my book of the month yet for March is going to be because I'm still yet to finish The Wolf King, and I had so many good reads in March, so I don't know what that's going to be, so I'm going to leave that just blank for now, I think. This is my January wrap up. I don't know if I should add the ratings to the books to my wrap up because I have the ratings in my reading log. I feel like it's like not necessary for me to add it, and I don't necessarily want to add it either, so I'm kind of like, maybe I'll just leave the ratings for the reading log, and this can just be like fun spread time. Do you know what I mean? And this is my February cover page. I love her. I literally get all my inspo off Pinterest. This is probably something you've seen before on a lot of reading journals, but because this is my first one, I'm just kind of going off like Pinterest and what I've seen and what I like other people do. So yeah, this was my February wrap up. I love this page. Apart from these, I loved this whole thing. I love the February wrap up here, but I hate the way I put the 2 colours. I kind of wish I just did the dark pink around because I feel like they just look a bit weird. Yeah, but I do still love this page. Moving on to my March wrap up. I did like little, for my cover page I did some like disco balls because of course Harry Styles' new album, Kiss All the Time Disco Occasionally. I wanted it to be kind of fitting to the vibe of March, and the vibe of March was Harry Styles, so that's why I did some disco balls. I actually really like this page. And then this is what I've got done so far for my March wrap up. Bright, bold colours, but I was like, I don't think I'm going to use these colours in any other way, in any time. So I was like, do you know what? I'm adding them to this. And I think it kind of matches. Like, these are the muted colours of them. And then you turn the page and it's like, whoa, that's really bright. That's kind of crazy. But I love it. For this page, I'm going to cut out the books that I have read so far in March and that I'm planning to read. I'm not going to stick them down yet. As I said earlier, I want to like kind of read a short story in one day. So my plan kind of is to finish The Wolf King today, which I definitely will because I think I have like an hour left in that book. And then I downloaded a short story by Hannah Bonham Young that she released. I don't know if it was before Christmas or not, or it was just in the new year. It could have been for Valentine's Day actually, now that I'm thinking about it, but she released it with a couple of other authors. I'm not sure who else did one, but I know she did. And they're just like 90 pages or not even, like really short stories. So I'm kind of like, if I finish The Wolf King today, I want to add that to my March, like wrap up that short story if I can, and then I can tick off the read in one day as well. So I don't want to stick these in just yet, just in case I like have no room or the setup doesn't look right to add that other one as well, but we'll see what way I want to like kind of go about this. I want to actually put it in order this time. I don't usually put them in order, and I don't know why I do that because it kind of annoys me. So I feel like I'm gonna do it like this time, and then hopefully add the little short story there. And then I'm basically just gonna stick these all down on the purple page and cut a little rectangle around them to have a little background on them. I'm not gonna do anything crazy with this spread because, as I said from my February spread, I didn't love how I did the 2 colours, so I'm just gonna stick with the 1 colour this time. So we've done all the like maintenance, I suppose, that I needed to do. Okay, so I've just done the Wolf King little series tracker. Definitely don't think I need to fill in anything else on this page, so I would go through me putting together my April spread with you, because that's what I want to do now. I want to move on to April, so doing the cover page and then the spread, but I think I'm going to take a little break and then I'm going to have something to eat and then I'll come back to it, and I might do that in a time lapse, and then I will come back to you and chat about the Wolf King some more and maybe finish it together. Okay, I've changed out of my jumper. I look different, but it's the same day. I just finished doing my front cover, I don't know, April cover, I don't know what you would call it. And like, I really like it apart from the doors. I hate the doors. I wish I had just put that like grey blue down. It doesn't actually look too bad on, like, now that I'm looking at it more, it doesn't look too bad. As soon as I put that blue on, that bright blue, I was like, I hate this. It looks so bad, but I was like, there's no going back now. So I just added it to both sides. So it doesn't look too bad from far away, but I'm happy with the rest of it overall. I'm gonna leave doing the wrap up page till tomorrow maybe, or the next day, or over the weekend, and I'll show you when I finish that. It's just, I think I'm done for the day. I'll just chat really quickly about my current read, which is The Wolf King I mentioned previously. I'm having so much fun with this book. Like, okay, granted, it is your typical romantasy read. It really is. It gives all the tropes. A princess who was kidnapped by the enemy, but she was supposed to marry someone who isn't that great and isn't that nice. She starts to catch feelings, but she knows she shouldn't be catching those feelings. But then there's like a side character who's like kind of morally grey and we shouldn't like, but we all like more than the male main character. It's that kind of vibe. The love triangle in it is giving ACOTAR. The 2 MMCs in the Wolf King are very much Tamlin and Rhys coded. I'm loving it because of those reasons. I love ACOTAR. It's giving me nostalgia and it makes me want to reread ACOTAR. The most recent like Sarah J Maas announcement with ACOTAR 6 and 7 coming, I feel like I want to reread ACOTAR. I might do like a little audiobook reread of it. Very much like your classic romantasy vibe. but I'm not enjoying it any less. I don't know if it's gonna be a 5-star. I was saying to my friend, it's kind of like 5-star for the vibes, not like 5-star because it's a 5-star really good, really well written book, if that makes sense. But I'm still having so much fun and I feel like I needed this. One thing I will say, it's so fast paced, and when I'm in it, I am in it, and it's like you get to the end of one of the chapters and it literally leaves you on a cliffhanger nearly every chapter, and you're like, okay, no, I need to keep reading. I physically need to read the next chapter now because you can't just leave me there. So I have 1 hour and 54 minutes left, so basically 2 hours left. I can get a good chunk of it done though, because honestly, when I say these chapters read so quickly, you don't feel like you're actually reading that much, and they're quite short as well, which I like. That's my update on my current read. I'm gonna go read that now. I might set you up and we can read together, but other than that, today this is probably all I'm going to get up to today bookish wise. I think I have an exciting package coming to kind of bookish related, so I will show you that when it arrives as well. Things are going wrong, so I need to get my reaction because I feel like something's gonna happen that I've been like waiting for. Not what I was expecting, but what? This is just to throw me off the scent, but I've already got the scent. I already know that's what's gonna happen. My theory is correct, I think. What? Oh, I know what's about to happen. I know what's about to happen. Oh shit. Oh my god, I knew this. I knew it. One of my theories is right. I'm finished. Acknowledgements. That was actually so good. I now need to read the rest because what? That was so good. Especially the ending. I feel like in a way the plot and the whole like system of their world wasn't fleshed out a lot, and like it could have been fleshed out a little bit more. Also, sometimes I like that, and it's not focused on say like the fantasy world and how they do things, and it's not all about that, and you're not reading it to learn about that, if that makes sense. It's about what's going on with the characters, and I liked that about that. It was easy in that way. It's the next day. I'm on my phone because my card is full on my camera and I haven't transferred the footage, but just got home from work and I got a little exciting parcel which is kind of bookish related, and I wanted to show you. Can you see? Oh, it's probably backwards because it's on my phone. Parcel from Burga. I treated myself to a little upgrade for my Kindle and my phone. Oh, I'm so excited to see these. I get 2 matching ones because I just feel like I had to. Oh, I love it. Oh my god. I love it. I think the polka dot is so fun and it's kind of giving spring. This is the sweet treat design. I think that's what it's called. Of course, I did have to get a matching Kindle case, and I've been wanting to get a new Kindle case for a long time because this one I have since I bought my Kindle, which is like I feel like 3 years ago. Like, kind of falling apart around the edge. I don't know if you can see that. It's just like it's getting a bit old, so I did get a little matching Kindle case. A Kindle. Oh my god, I love it. Let's switch it around. Oh my god, I love it. And then it like has the magnetic like fold on it, so it like grips to that. Oh guys, I think this is a game changer. Look at the magnetic grip on that. I just wanted to do a little unboxing because it's kind of bookish related. A new Kindle case for myself. It's been a few days since I last spoke to you, and do I ever get out of this jumper? No, simply no. It is actually my hyperfixation piece of clothing for the last 3 months, I think. So you're gonna have to excuse the fact that I wear it all the time. But I just wanted to show you the updates I did in my journal since we last spoke. So I've basically filled out all the like stat pages and stuff properly, read the short story by Hannah Bonham Young. I spoke about it in my wrap up, so if you want to hear full thoughts, but it was just so cute, it was so fun, it was such an easy little palette cleanser, I loved it. So I did cheat and I read that in one sitting. So for my reading bucket list, as I said earlier, I did colour in the red in one day, because realistically I put this down being hopeful that, you know, I'd read a book in one day, but I know myself and I know the way I read, and I'm not going to be able to read a 300+ page book in a day. So I did cheat a little bit and colour that in. But listen, I also coloured in the walking on here. I'm thinking of changing a few of the titles on this book to like actual, maybe like anticipated releases or books that are just on my like recent TBR, because I feel like I made this before Christmas and there's a lot of fantasy on here, and then for some reason after Christmas I was like, yeah, I don't want to read any fantasy, so I don't know if I'm going to get to a lot of them. Me and my friend picked our book club pick for April, which is Yesteryear. This is only coming out tomorrow as I'm filming this. We both pre-ordered it and a prompt came out for April and it was a book set in a different time period, and I was like, Clara, Yesteryear is going to be the perfect book for April then. I'll read the description of this book for you because it sounds so interesting and we are both so excited. It says, a traditional American woman, a beautiful wife and mother who sells her pioneer lifestyle of raw milk and farm fresh eggs to her millions of social media followers, suddenly awakens cold, filthy and terrified in the brutal reality of 1805. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a heavier topic one. Like I was reading kind of some of the trigger warnings and I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. This is going to be a good book club read also. And I love how my book club spread is filling up. Like the fact we're already on April is wild to me. I picked my book of the month for March, which I ended up going for Broken Country. That one stood out to me the most for March, definitely. This is how my March wrap-up page ended up. I know this book looks bigger than the rest, but I wasn't printing another page because my little printer, I have like the HP Sprocket and oh my god, it does my head in because it's so old and it just keeps telling me there's errors, and then it works and it prints multiple of the thing and I'm like, okay, you're annoying me. So I was just like, you know what, we're sticking with that. You saw my front cover, and then this is my April wrap-up spread. I actually think this is probably my favourite spread so far in the journal. I completely took inspo from my friend because she sent me her April spread and she did like a really cute purple gingham spread, and then she like did purple writing, and I was like, I'm completely stealing that idea. And then I'm gonna stick the books in on either side. Up to date on all my reviews now. I need to get in the habit of, as soon as I finish a book, I'm writing a review on it, because I then forget what I want to say and what I think. I'm like, I don't have the real thoughts in my head, so I need to get better at that. Something else exciting that I have done over the last few days is I made a book Instagram page. I put it on the screen. The name of it is Marys.reading. If you would like to follow me over there, I'm so excited to start posting on there. If you would like to follow me over there and see like live, more kind of in like real-time live updates, then I'll leave it in the description below and also on the screen if you would like to follow me. I'll leave like my Fable and Goodreads if you want to see like updates on what I'm reading as well. They will be in the description. I actually don't do that, but I will leave them in the description from now on if anybody at all who is watching this is interested in following those. They're my updates on my bookish activities over the weekend. My copy of Yesteryear comes tomorrow, hopefully. I'll show you that. I'll unbox that for you. My copy of Yesteryear has arrived and I'm so excited. This is stunning. I'm obsessed. I can't wait to read this for book club. Hi besties. It's been a couple of days, maybe even like over a week since I last updated this Doing Bookish Stuff vlog, because I haven't really done much more since I last spoke to you. But me and my friend are just about to do a bookish day together and I'm so excited. So I just said, let me bring you with me and vlog a little bit of today. We're gonna go to the library because we haven't been to the library in so long. And then we may potentially be going to a bookshop as well because we are going to be near one and it would be rude not to at least go in and have a look. Oh, I haven't actually gotten a library book in so long and I haven't got any plans to get one, but we never know what will be there. We'll see what I can find. I'm just waiting for my friend to text me to say that she's ready so we can then head in. I'm so excited. I am back from the library and our bookish day. We didn't buy any books. They had some new releases but we weren't too sure on buying some and all of those type of things. But I did get 2 books from the library and I didn't think I would. I first got this one called His Only Wife. A Crazy Rich Asians for West Africa with a Healthy Splash of Feminism. And I was like, that sounds so good. Less than 300 pages. I was like, okay, I really like the cover. I like how it sounds. I think it's about a woman who's living in a small town and then she ends up marrying a richer man, I think. She marries him to help her family financially. I think it's more about the female main character in this rather than like the romance, which I kind of like. And then this next one I'm kind of scared for. I've been wanting to read this and I've been seeing this for so long, like so long. And that is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. And I don't really want to commit to buying an Emily Henry book just because I read Funny Story by her probably like this time last year and I didn't love it. I don't know, I wasn't sure on it and I'm not sure if I will like more of her books. They actually had like 3 of her books. They had, oh no, they had more. I think they had this one, they had Funny Story, they had Happy Place, and they had My Big Beautiful Life or whatever that one's called. I have had this one saved on my Goodreads, I want to say since 2022, so I was like, do you know what, I'm gonna try to read this one. The only thing about it is it's a smaller copy, so the writing is quite small, so I don't think that'll help my eye situation. I feel like I was talking about that in this vlog where I think I'm getting a bit of eye strain. We're gonna just try it and see. I'm excited about my library picks for today. I think I did a good job. Very summery vibes I feel like from both of these. That is probably the end of this vlog, I think, because I won't be doing any more bookish things this week really, other than reading. I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed doing bookish things with me for this vlog. I love filming these type of vlogs. I love watching these type of vlogs. I think they're so much fun. Thank you so much for watching and hopefully I'll see you very soon in my next video.